Debbie with Kip's Corner. Welcome back. And for my new subscribers, welcome. I just want to do a very fast, quick little video because I'm kind of excited about a couple things. First up, I received my very first ever RAK. A RAK is a random act of kindness, and it's when you send something to somebody unsolicited, just throw it in, tell them it's from you or not, make it a surprise, whatever you want to do. And this person made it a surprise. I know what state it came from, but I don't know who it was from. And it's just the sweetest little, and I have already opened this, but I opened it because I didn't know what it was. And then I opened it and went, oh, but it's got some adorable things in it that I'm really excited to use. This is how it came. There's this little trim, these flowers and leaves. Mostly this is like little trim pieces. Look at this, right up my alley, right, with all my lace. That I think will go especially nice somewhere in the denim and lace journal I'm working on now. But then look at these too. These little trim pieces. It's sort of like little fabric. It's just a little stiff, kind of like it's definitely fabric, but it's like fabric ribbon. Look at that one. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And I love this one, and it's nice and fat, so that'll be fun to do something with. Then there were a few little paper pieces in here. Fun. Ooh, look at the flowers. Look at the flowers. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Those will definitely be used somewhere in an upcoming journal, ticket, cabin class. Cute. And then this tag. And actually, I think there's a couple of guest checks here to play with. And I also have some guest checks that a friend of mine gave me too. Thank you, Kim. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with guest checks and how I want to play with them, and so I'll pull those into the mix. Anyway, that's that. Thank you, whoever sent me this RAK. I love it. It'll be fun to play with, the little bits and pieces, and they will all be used somewhere, somehow. I don't know where yet. So that's that. But then I also wanted to show you an Etsy purchase, and I have not opened this. Let's see, can you see my address? Here. I have not opened this, but I want you to see the box. There's a button on there and old stamps and cool. It's just decorated on the outside, and this is from Junk Sisters Journals on Etsy. And I'm going to just pop it open. It's wrapped in sari silk, and it actually went all the way through the mail. It's a very pretty pink, light, almost champagne colored sari silk. Very pretty. And here we go. If I can figure out how to get it open. It is glued. No, there's like double-sided tape there. All right, I can get past that. Did it. Okay. This is a kit. I actually saw this on Instagram. They had posted a picture on Instagram, and I immediately fell in love with it. And look at this gorgeous thank you card. Isn't that pretty? Just thank you for ordering a Junk Sisters Journal kit. We appreciate you checking us out and deciding to give us a try. I hope you make beautiful things with it. Yay! So right on top is a doily that is beautiful that I can add to my collection. And then it's got, this tissue paper is gorgeous. See if I can open this without ruining the tissue paper, because that will be fun to play with too, but it's got leaves on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. So pretty. Look. Oh my goodness. Okay. One thing at a time. First off, there is this dangle. Here, I'll take it off so I can lift it up. it's on a bulb pin, this dangle, and it's got a thimble, looks like a true vintage thimble, and there's a locket, a charm on the end, and a cross, and some beads, and it all looks like old sort of vintage stuff. Whether it is or not, I don't know, but it looks old. It's cool. And then there is, so we have a metal book plate. Love those. I use those a lot. And then we've got this little collection. Let's see if it will just slip off. Yes. This looks like an old piece too. Kind of a lace trim kind of thing. And then look at these. Isn't that pretty? That's a pale pink color. That one. And that one. I'm definitely going to be able to use some of this somewhere in the journal I'm working on. So, as if I needed more. But I couldn't resist. Ooh. Pretty. Oh, look, there's a bigger piece of that, what was trimmed down for the tie. Cool, very pretty. And look at this. Isn't that a pretty fabric? It's a heavier fabric. It feels more like almost like an upholstery fabric. And then we have this. Isn't that cool? That's in like stitched little circles. And I love this. Let's see if I can open it the right side. Hello, where's the opening? Oh, that is right. Duh. Pinstripes. Pretty. Ooh, that one's pretty too. This also feels like a thicker, heavier fabric. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. That might even be big enough for a small journal cover anyway. And then, oh, that's just pretty. Pretty lace. And then another fabric here. Nice. It's kind of got a lot of greens and then burgundies. So pretty. Okay. Excuse me. Do what you love. So these look like little, they're just little quotes on, little cardstock. Dream big, do what you love, enjoy today, conquer from within, you are your best thing. So just some little inspirational quotes there. Fun. Let's see if I can get that back in there. Okay. And then we have, let's see, what's this? Looks like something was in here and fell out. Oh, maybe this is where all the buttons were, because they're all loose in here. Lots of cool vintage buttons, it looks like. All different sizes and colors, and I love them all. So I'm going to put them in here, assuming that that's what was in that bag, maybe. Oh, there's a metal one even. So lots of vintage buttons. And even more down here. I'm going to be finding buttons, buttons everywhere, buttons. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that one. Can you see it? Does it work? Yeah, it's pretty. It's got an opal-y kind of effect to it. Very pretty. And, oh yeah, there's more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what was in this bag. Buttons, okay. And then we have a spool of, it looks like there's 3 different kinds of a lace. We've got this one, which is sort of that, looks kind of similar to that tatting. And it is a white. And then there's this one, you can see. It's kind of a creamy color. And then a little bit fatter trim lace. It's very pretty. Also, we'll be able to use that somewhere. And then these are some tags. Let's see, music page tags. Those are all music page tags in different colors, different ink colors. And there's big ones and small ones. fun. And this is, it's like a vintage brooch earring. Yeah, it looks like it was an earring at one point. And a key. And more buttons. More buttons everywhere, buttons. Let me put those in the button bag. And then there's more. There's some embroidery thread, which is a beautiful, it's like a vintagey sort of light olive, maybe? If that's a color. I don't know if that's a color or not. Okay, and then we have this. This is a, this is a piece of, it almost feels like either a handkerchief or a napkin, a cloth napkin. It's beautiful. It's got a wonderful feel to it. And it's been tucked, folded, and then tucked. And you can see there's little sewn pieces right here and here to close it, to create this envelope, which is absolutely adorable. Now, let's see if I can get the contents out here. It doesn't feel like it wants to cooperate. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, well, it would help if I took my thumb off of it. Okay, and then we have more sari silk, which is gorgeous. And I'm just gonna slip this off this way rather than untying that, because that is so pretty. And in here, there's a milk cap. And what is this? What is this? It's a little vellum envelope. There are so many things in here. It's amazing. With, looks like some seam binding on a little die cut sort of spool. Okay. And this looks old. This sari silk is sort of going everywhere. Okay. This little envelope that says extra buttons, that's cool. That looks old too. It'd be on a garment, you know, extra buttons for your garment. A little pocket with a bird, yellow-throated vireo, and then a Rolodex card, some playing cards. Yep, some more playing cards, vintage photos, more sari silk getting everywhere. Oh, it's stuck on my fingers. Some paper coasters. Those are fun to play with. And then a doily, small coaster-sized doily. A layaway tag, and it looks like an old one. A flashcard. Some cool lined paper. Pretty. Oh, this is piano paper for player pianos. So it's a sheet of player piano paper. That's fun. An old postcard. Contract score pad. So that's probably from an old score pad from a game. An embossed envelope. That's pretty. Pretty. Good idea. Is this paper? Yeah, some pretty patterned paper. Music sheet. This feels like a handmade paper. Definitely looks like a handmade paper too. It's beautiful. It's got a nice touch, nice feel to it. Really pretty. A larger doily, rectangular doily. Okay, and that's that. And then there is another. Oh, there's another button. Oh, there's two more buttons. Hang on. Put them in my bag. Another. So here's a doily, half with roses. Love that. Down in the bottom. And then this looks like wallpaper. More sari silk. And it is. This is, yeah. This is pieces of wallpaper. Oh, look at that. Look, that green is so pretty. Pretty. So I'm gonna have to come up with some fun things. This is a textured, like an embossed. I have to come up with some fun things to do with some wallpaper. This one, this is pretty. It has an iridescent sort of coating to it, and it's got this little edge. So that'll be fun to play with. That one's pretty. Pretty. This has got a pearly look to it. This reminds me of the wallpaper I had in my room when I was a little girl. Pretty. Small flowers. The blue. And the green. And the cream. Ooh, that one's got birds on it. See a little birdie? He's upside down. There. See the birdie? Pretty. Oh, and a person in a tree. Actually, that looks like a monkey. It's a person, I think. And that's pretty too. Oh, and look at more birds. So we have several doilies, a big pack of wallpaper, a pack of miscellaneous ephemera that is all, looks to be all my sorry silk here is, you know, true vintage pieces. Some of these playing cards look really old. The milk cap and the seam binding. And then this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pocket. This linen, little linen piece. It's a pocket. And then we have lace. Then the little extra metal pieces. And the tags. And the embroidery thread. And the inspirational cards. And all of the cool fabric pieces. And there are quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if I can snip that right in there. I mean, the box was overflowing. 8. But that didn't work, did it? Let's go right back in there. 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, plus the extra ties, plus this beautiful thimble. I mean, look at that. Isn't that cool? Now I need to make a sewing themed journal and put that on the outside and dangle. The book plate, the bag full of buttons. Full of buttons, even though they fell out. That made it more fun to pick them up. And the gorgeous pieces of sari silk, all in this little kit. So, and hopefully I didn't ruin my tissue paper, because there's some awfully pretty tissue paper too. So the packaging, everything from receiving the box, it's a piece of sari silk sticking to me. Everything from the presentation to you know, just the outside of the box, the way it was all, you know, see now it's not all nice in here. The vintage thank you note, the whole 9 yards, all absolutely gorgeous. And again, this is from Junk Sisters Journals, plural, Junk Sisters Journals on Etsy. I found them from Instagram. Saw the post on Instagram and saw the picture that they posted and knew that it was going to be something pretty special to have as a, I don't know, happy birthday to me. Wait. No, it's not my birthday. How about a happy, what is today? Thursday. Happy Thursday to me. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your time. It was a lot of fun to open this together. And I'm really excited to play with some of the things in here. And I'm definitely excited to play with some of the things in here as well. Both are going to be very, very fun. And hopefully you'll see me incorporate some of these things in the coming journals that I work on. Thanks again. Bye-bye.